On paper, this is a rich country, yet its people are forced to shuffle along in lines for toilet paper. At 65 years old, Ivan should be enjoying his retirement. Instead, he spends his days queuing.
What have you got in your shopping trolley? Nothing? What do you want today?
He wants sugar, milk, soap and toilet paper. This in a country with some of the largest oil reserves in the world. But the price of oil slumped and the government's management of the economy has been disastrous.
I'm very annoyed. Only God knows what we're going through. Because in truth, no one is helping us. We have a government that doesn't care at all.
Desperation set in, which means not only has Ivan queued here for hours, he doesn't even know what for.
You've been here 3 hours?
3 horas. Y mira.
And do you know what you're going to get when you go into the shop?
No sabemos.
You don't know what you're waiting for?
Estamos aquí sin saber qué es lo que hay.
And it got worse. The front of the queue led to this. The loading bay of a supermarket, locked shut. There were no deliveries and no goods.
So the line stops here and then what?
It's a symbol of a system that's failing.
Scenes like this are playing out across the country as people swap rumours about what goods are available where, spending hours every day standing in line. So people have become almost obsessed by the shortages. And it's played extremely badly for the government here, which has now turned to its old nemesis, the United States, accusing it of waging an economic war against the people. And a recent move by Washington, declaring Venezuela a national security threat, has just handed the government here a propaganda victory.
President Maduro accused America of trying to overthrow his government. Military exercises were ordered. Diplomats were expelled as he rallied people to his side.
Obama liked to destroy Venezuela. And if journalists from England are very good with Venezuela, they need to understand very well that at the moment, Venezuela is near to be attacked from the United States.
President Obama said it was part of sanctions against 7 officials, that he doesn't really see Venezuela as a threat. But it's hampered his efforts to redraw America's image. And although it's given President Maduro a reprieve, it'll be short-lived, as Venezuela's problems only grow. There are fears the economic crisis is literally killing people. Dr. Romero is a cancer surgeon. He gets just $50 a month in a public hospital, so also works here in a private clinic. He says patients in the state system are at greater risk, more having radical surgery, because of a shortage of equipment and medicine.
The situation right now is very difficult. Every day is worse. And if the things going on like this, will be a humanitarian crisis.
A humanitarian crisis?
Yeah.
You think it's that?
I think there will be every day the rate of mortality is growing up. And breast cancer is going up.
Many here live in fear of opposing the government. But there have been protests, some violent. And unless the price of oil rallies, there's likely to be more shortages and even greater strife. Ian Pannell, BBC News, Caracas.